welcome back to an episode of We Are Going Towards the Light. And let's just get our heart back. Perfect. And this thing here is going towards Mount Zagoras. Or is it Mount Zagoras? Or sure, no. Yes, Mount Zagoras, this part over here. So we're basically going from south to north-ish, from west to east, all through the continents. So let's see where this one is actually going towards. Oh! Another card. Wait. Oh, it's our card. Yeah, it's our card. There's definitely room for another person on that thing. Movement debuffs have a shorter duration on other adventures, obviously. That area is nice. It's not just green, or it's not just white. There's a certain contrast to it. It's beautiful. Righty. Let's see. Demon. Everybody's... Wait a minute. Titles do have a... roster information is... Oh, yes. Let's claim that. If I would be titles, where would titles be? Adventure? Maybe. Guides? Maybe. Character, maybe? No. Roster? Okay, so it's under roster. Heartthrob turtle sounds a bit weird. What if I... remove this one and only get the turtle. There we go. Can you cannot get rid of a title on its own. Like, you can't get rid of the first part of it. Yeah, that is not possible. You can only remove it and reactivate the thing. So I like the turtle one. It's kind of neat. So what else do we have? Bounty. Adorable bounty. That's also a nice one. Right.
Oh,
there.
You're the adventurer from Udia.
Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Did I say Udia? I think I pronounced it wrong the first time around. Whatever. Let's see what these challenges are on. Head to the mountain. Sure. What about this? Complete 20% of Adventure's Tome for Udia and gain rewards. Wait a minute. 20% for Udia. Isn't this at... Isn't this already at more than 20%? That's weird. Also... Oh... Okay, I think now it worked. No. Okay, press enter. Complete 20% of the Adventures Tome for Udia and gain rewards. Okay, why does that one not work? That's kind of weird, because right now Udia is at 52%, and it may be that I have to actually... Oh, Song of Temptation, that's a nice one. Let's take that. That might be more useful. Oh, and the Giant. What do we have in Retromiss? Charisma Potion. Upon acquisition, automatically obtain 10 Charisma. Just like that. Cooldown 1. Let's hope that this is a permanent thing. So let's gain that, and Pride Home Neria is another thing to use. Limited edition box. Yeah, let's just keep it as is, and right click all of the things. So the ship enhancement chest has some parts in it that I don't want to open yet because I have no use for it. Like sure, I do have some kind of use for it, but not right now. So Song of Temptation. Just don't know where I may be able to use that. So, now, the cards. They have a very... No, this was not it. There we go. Let's see. Maybe I can get another combo in here. That works. Do I really not have another combo? Too bad. That one doesn't count. That one does not count. It would be really nice to have some certain mixes, so you don't have just a Grand Master Trial or something like that. Nope. Alright, anyway, we got those two and those two. It would be so nice to get like a bonus for 3 and 3 so you can have a 50-50 split. No. What you can do though is have a double and a quadra thingy, whatever. What is this? Oh, you can click on the connection bonuses and then it lights up whatever it's related to. That's nice. So, Pidgeon Nereid. Don't I have this one multiple times? It's kind of weird. No, wait a minute. Welcome to Prideholm. Yeah. Card pack, card pack. Wait a minute. Yeah, that one is supposed to give me some defenses, right? So I have Varut and I have Nerea. So, question? Why aren't they here? That's weird. Nerea's Tavern. Nothing. Like it says, I can look for Nerea's Tavern in here, but there's nothing like that, which is kind of weird. Not even an empty set. Strange. Really strange. So, let's claim some more. Why not? And what else? Oh, sheet music. Now we can do that. So, can charm the target. Let's play that. I definitely need another musical instrument for that. I just don't know where or how I could do that. Okay, so engraving. How does that work? No effects, no nothing. Well, probably in the future I will figure that out. So, let's talk to Kiel.
I've heard about you from Father Armen.
The priest is currently at the western outpost. He seemed to be waiting for you. Alrighty. So let's go there and also help out Mile. The border guard is extremely low on food right now. We need to make up for the food shortage by hunting wild game. But with so many wounded, we are also quite short on manpower. Do you mind helping us get some food? Please, bring it to Kane in the western outpost. Sure. Done and done. What is this area? Okay. So we start from the south, and then we probably go around here somewhat, and then we go to Lakebar. And then once we reach Lakebar, we may be able to get some crafting skills and maybe something more useful. Wait a minute. Is the... Oh, yeah. It's extremely loud. Wait a minute. You can't listen to that, but I can. So let's just balance it out at a 50%. Up to the right. Let's do a bit more, and that might be quite, not quite. Wait a minute. There we go. Like, moving this by hand just a little bit is really difficult. Because once you start moving it, then you kind of move it too much. And wait, what is this thing? Can't interact with it. Of course not. Ooh. And no bonus effect yet. Okay. Uh-oh. What was that? Not... Oh, no. I was stuck. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. There we go. And we got ourselves a Leaping Observer Ring. Mr. Hicks is a bit lazy with picking this up, but let's see. This one is good because of what? Crit and expertise. Yeah, is there a button to flip the two rings that I can compare it with? Like, I have two rings on, right? But only one of them gets compared with. So sometimes you can hold down like shift or control or alt and you can select the other ring, and sometimes it just displays two rings to make it even easier on you. But this is not one of the times. Oh wait a minute, that's a special one. Let's hope that we could also help this fella out. I don't know how kill stealing in this game works, if that it's even a thing or not. I'm not a huge fan of that. Well, actually, most of the time I'm the one who steals the kills, right? So I shouldn't complain too much about it. It's more about making others also have some rewards from that and still being somewhat helpful. That will be okay. Now, we got all of the meat that we need. Now we just have to talk to Cain. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-doo. Every time we come across a special enemy, we just stop for a moment and exterminate them. Right.
You've returned.
Yes, I did. But let's just give the meat away. So, boar meat. Ah, that mild fella did good work. Oh, in a positive way. And thank you. If it weren't for you, everyone would have starved. I'll go ahead and see that the wounded are fed first, because they can digest things. Our forces are still severely short on supplies. Although we are barely getting by thanks to the supplies you salvage for us, still not enough. Could you please salvage anything useful from the passage chunk and deliver it to TheNefari? Sure.
We arrived to investigate the Eagle Seal, but we couldn't move because too many people were gravely wounded.
If it's this bad at the guard post, things must be far worse at the Zagoras Fortress. I implore you, please, help the soldiers here a little more. I will go ahead and go to the Zagoras Fortress. Please, talk to TheNefari, the captain of this outpost. That seems to be the one where everything is turning right. Interesting. So, let's see what this TheNefari fellow wants from us. Yeah, and search some junk. And they are not going to search it, even if it's right in front of them. Are they really that lazy? But yeah. It's actually quite good, if you think about it, right? Lazy people... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. How long do we need to attack this until it's... Okay. Whoa, come on. What's going on? Something's off. Okay, it could be that this thing just has a very, very, very high amount of health. Or there's some server lag going on right now, and this is why I can't destroy it. That could also be a thing. Or it is somewhat quest related. That could also be another thing. That is so weird. I mean, look at that. That's very interesting. But I can only shoot at it from the front. Very weird. Okay. So let's just barrage the whole thing a little bit more and hope that we can get through. Alright, it might be quest related then. Meaning that at one point we have to check the cannons and then the barricade will be lifted, and then we have to remember that there was a Mokoko seed. And I didn't want to talk about Mokokos because that's basically a forbidden topic for me, just because it aggravates me. And yeah, I don't want to care about Mokokos, that's the thing. Let's just cut them out entirely. Right, TheNefari. This we could use. It just so happens that we needed stretchers to carry the wounded. Although Father Armen treated them, they still would have died if we left them behind. Fortunately, there's a glimmer of hope now. We should be able to carry them to the fortress with us. Thank you. We really owe you for this.
As if cutting off our supply route wasn't enough, Sherrod had to launch a surprise attack.
Oh, you're the one who's been helping Father Armen. Please excuse me. I couldn't hold back my anger. As you can see, there's a wounded soldier everywhere. If it weren't for Father Armen, more than half of them would have severely perished. And if it weren't for you, many more would have starved to death. I thank you with all my heart. I think of them as my sons, and you saved their lives. May I be so bold as to ask for your help again? I'm rather short on people who can move about freely. I would appreciate it if you could help provide first aid to the wounded soldiers. Sure. I'm a good first aid. I can shoot away the illness. And I can also burn it, mostly. Yeah. Wait a minute, that was wrong. Bang. Damn it.
Thank you.
That was not intended. And the second one, give the bandages of the wounded soldiers, give the medicine to the soldiers, and sanitize the wounds. Right. Basically,
I feel a little better now.
help this one, and that one. Da-da-dee. Oh, look at that. This one says 99 plus potions because the counter only reaches 100. That's a nice way of saving variables, but because at some point you may end up having a very high amount of potions in your inventory. I don't know how much. Yeah, what's the maximum of this? It could be 9,999 or something. It could also go towards almost the border of that. So it's like 5 digits even. And that's definitely too much to combine. But as long as there's too much of it, then we have enough, right? That's
Everyone's
the idea.
out of the woods. You have my deepest gratitude.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, Father Armen said that he is headed to Zagoras Fortress. You can reach it if you keep going up from here a little more. Tell the soldier at the gate about me and he'll let you in. Speak with Hain. Hain. All the way over there. Okay, what do we have here? Anyone know how to find your Twitch drops? Good idea. Where are the Twitch drops? Everybody's only interested in loot. Like, come on. I mean, yeah, loot's okay and everything, but alright. They may... Yeah, wait a minute. They could be message related, meaning that you get them in your mail once you achieve them. They could also be somewhat different. Oh, there, the stop point. Perfect. Just by sheer accident. So, do we see any Mokos? Nah! A dead topic. I didn't want to talk about Mokos. So, but I'm still looking for it. I can't really appreciate the environment if I just search for it. That's the thing. Wait a minute, is this one dead yet? Not yet. Can't appreciate the environment if you're looking for something else. Hey, there's Hay.
Halt! If you wish to enter, identify...
Yeah, identify. Do we need some cards, some plastic thingies in order to figure out who people are? Do we really need a piece of paper that says who you are? Do you really want to be taught that by a piece of paper? Okay, that's Captain Denev's, you're the Father Armen. Please pardon me insolence. Father Armen is currently in the fortress. He's treating the poisoned soldiers. You'll be able to meet him inside the fortress then. But yeah, that's actually a very interesting topic. Identity. And how it is, or what it is actually bound to. Oh, that whole thing is instanced. So, movement debuffs, yes, are slightly less potent on adventurers. Destiny begins to move.
The wounded are not recovering at all.
Oh.
If we're attacked again, in our current state...
A priest named Armen has been treating the wounded.
So...
Priest. I must meet him.
He might be another of the Regent's spies.
You're being paranoid, Mihan. Let's meet him.
Okay. So there are two forces opposing each other, yet again. Sometimes it's bandits, sometimes it's, what was the other one? Bandits, sometimes it's demons, but this time it's a region, so...
Hang in there.
Some kind of different
You'll be well
ruler.
soon enough.
Thank you, oh blessed priest.
Find the clues to the Eagle
you're
Seal
here.
of Armen. Ah, yeah.
Right this way.
Yeah, I'm
Follow
standing
me.
right in front of me. You don't need to wave. Right.
You've come. I was here treating the soldiers.
Magnificent job. Once the treatment is finished, let's look into the Eagle Seal. Right. Wait a
Allow
minute.
me to introduce myself. I am Thirain, a knight of Lutera.
Well met, Sir Thirain. I am Armen. And this is my traveling companion.
I wanted
Nice
to
meet
thank you for treating my soldiers. Their slow recovery has weighed heavily on me. Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night. You must be exhausted. Let me get you a hot meal and some accommodations for the night.
Target in sight. No witnesses.
How much more edgy do you want to get? Righty. Oh. Yeah. Totally forgot. I'm not doing that much damage. Protect the line. I should definitely rethink the idea of only maximizing one particular spell. Because the actual damage per... Yeah, the overall damage goes down, let's say. Or damage per second or whatnot. Because I'm basically going through all of the different abilities that I have. And it doesn't really matter what I shoot. As long as there's something available.
Secure the perimeter.
Prince Thirain, are you hurt?
Nothing for you to worry about.
But,
Sorry.
Your Highness...
I told you. I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
If I may, please hold still. Tlioko kolalsuala, tulafnils nandu hestashnia.
Wow. Impressive.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep. Clearly, you're more than just a knight of Lutera.
I'm not much of a prince these days. We can talk more about it over there.
5 meters. Righty. And we got ourselves stuff. What is this thingy? Wondering. Oh. What's it called? Malone. So there's nothing in here. Storekeep. Nope. And
This is my first real battle. I hope I do okay.
oh, what about that one? Crit goes down, other stuff goes up. I mean, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's actually pretty neat. What about the other ring that I have? I mean, this is a crit expertise. This is crit special. Yeah, I should exchange the one with the 30 in it. That's pretty much the thing. Maybe it always compares it to the item with the lowest level, like equipable level in this case. Right. And in order to keep the inventory a little bit more sane, let's do it like so. Dismantle everything, say yes, and everybody's happy. Righty. So I only keep the high tier stuff because I don't really know what to do with it yet. Could be useful for another mission or whatnot. So let's talk to Malone. We get the Cardigan card, 5,000 only. Some kind of tomato juice. Storage level roster. Oh. I think that means that there's a different way to store that, and it's available for the whole roster. So it does not get stored in here, and it's also not getting stored anywhere else. Hair plant, what about that one? A herb blessed by wandering merchants in West Lutera. Its name was coined from its resemblance to human hair. Doesn't look like hair to me. Could have used something else though. So, Cardigan card. Yeah, why not? Let's exchange one. 27 minutes until your hold limit resets. Good. So, not all who wander are lost. Buy stuff from the merchant. It's probably that. And what does the card catalog say? We have no 2 units left. Sadly. Right. Let's talk to Thirain.
Thank you for your help. This could have been a real disaster.
Could have. If it weren't for Father Armen, things could have gotten even worse. But may I ask what brings you all the way here at a time like this? The Eagle Seal? That's an heirloom of the Lutheran dynasty, but how do you know about that? The Ark? I see. I'm a little taken aback to suddenly hear about something I've always thought of a legend. Well, even if it is an heirloom, it's not something so precious that we can't hand it over to someone who saved our soldiers. After all, Terra has managed to survive through the years without having to rely on such legends. However, the Eagle Seal is currently in Luterra Castle, and it has been taken over by the current regent, Sherrod, since my father's death. I've been recruiting soldiers here in order to drive out that tyrant. This place is currently in jeopardy, and I can't allow you to become embroiled in this danger too. We should be able to find the seal when we reclaim the castle. Please come back and see me then. Alrighty. Righty, now we only have to talk to Armen. Is there another side mission? No. Oh wait. Do not forget the teleporter. That might be useful.
It seems like Prince Thirain is a man of character, just as they say.
Now, the way he heartily agreed to give us the royal heirloom, moreover, he's been taking such great care of his men, it's as if they were his own brothers. I would like to help Prince Thirain. How about you? Oh, just as I thought, I know you'd be willing. Oh, didn't I? I didn't say anything. I'll be treating the soldiers here. It seems like the Lord of Mount Zagoras, Mihan, was having trouble managing supplies. Please, give him a hand. Alrighty. Damn it, someone else opened the chest before me. There we go. And the nice thing is, it's only one chest. Here. So, pass the list of supplies to Mihan and get back on the horse.
This is my first.
Hello.
Is this the list of supplies? Oh, it's very detailed. This will be helpful.
Oh, will it? Now, I was burdened with one problem after another, but I feel much better now that you've solved this one for me. Thank you. Report to Armen yet again. It's like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Wouldn't they just stand right next to each other?
I'm glad he appreciated it. I'm almost done with the treatment.
It sounds so weird. Appreciated it. Appreciated it. Many were spared thanks to the guidance of regulars. It's fortunate that we could help the people here. The declaration. Okay. Let's talk to it's a constant back and forth.
Thank you for helping Mihan. What a relief.
Now, could I trouble you with one more request, of course? I was actually about to send a declaration to all factions across Luterra before marching to Luterra Castle. However, Mihan is currently preoccupied with salvaging the fortress, and I'd like to leave this in the hands of someone reliable. Given its importance, please, I'm counting on you, sure. Done, done, and done. And of course, there's a side mission that we can do. Where do we go? To the north. Right. And William, thanks to you, our soldiers are in much better shape. Thank you so much. However, there are many soldiers still suffering from their poison, although Father Armen is looking after them. Finding and eliminating the cause will prove to be a faster solution. Could you possibly investigate the well nearby? Definitely can. And the well nearby is this thing. No need to get someone else to investigate it. All right. Oh, what do we have here? Why can't you just click on this icon in order to trigger it? Like, you have to click on F5. Like, summon the powder. Like, shouldn't that get the same response, though? Whatever. Let's talk to William again. Now, so, it was this poison. Now that we know where the poison came from, we can do something about it. Actually, we don't know where the poison came from. You know that there was a poison in it, not how it got in it. The red fruit that grows on Mount Zagoras should serve as an antidote. I think I should be able to get enough of this place. If it's alright with you, could you possibly help Northern Outpost? Yes, there's a chance the folks there have also been poisoned. Please give the fruit to Leon at the Northern Outpost. Done, done, and done. Both of them point towards the same area. And then there's this turnaround thingy right over here. Pretty neat. So, let's see. Do we come across special enemies or boss type enemies or whatever kind? The thing is, yeah, sometimes you come across interesting ruins or well, not really ruins, or like interesting stuff altogether, so that you can read it or get some more backstory on it. That's actually quite nice. The problem is just you don't quite know it, and yeah, basically have to stand in front of it and know that it's special before knowing that it's special. Anyway. Okay. These enemies seem to be a bit too dangerous. Need to do something about that. Righty. Let's see. Though I do kind of like the fact that I used all of those skills in here in order to get the second level of it. The actual damage didn't really change that much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them all down to level 4 and give them, yeah, the firepower meter was that, and this thing here gets the burning thing again. The normal swing is not used, the jump is not used, the barrage on the other hand. Oh, look at that. I think you can use the barrage now. Sweet. Hey, we got some good stuff. So, let's just try this again. But all the... Oh, no. Didn't I click on yes? So, let's save that. Now it's saved. So, normal swing is not necessary. Let's level... Whoa, yeah, I can also get the now last one. On hit, ignites foe after 3 seconds. Inflicts plus 100% of base damage. Ooh. Changes the spell to pierce, making it pierce foes on its path. Oh, that's also quite nice. But no, we are going to level up the normal abilities of the skill. Maybe get some defense reductions. We don't need everything else. I want an interaction to happen. Let's just save stuff. See that? Much better. Much better. Much better. Oh, and I'm almost about to get killed here. Need to be careful. So, okay, what other ability do I have here? Like this one. Let's save that. And the Gatling needs what? Outgoing damage plus 10%. Enhanced shot. The thing is this a buff once I use it, or how does that work? Inflicts some damage to foes. Yeah, that's the execution thing. And Buckshot gets the weak point enhancement. And yeah, the howitzer I sometimes use as well. Napalm is over there. And I got 37 points. I can't max them out, because you know that you can max out a skill if there is a certain glow to it. There we go. So, let's see. Which skill would I really want to max out? I mean, the flamethrower thingy, of course. That's always funny, so let's check that. And wait a minute, we only need to get it as far as this one right here. So, and this one gets, of course, more AoE. And what else? 20 something points. Yeah, I could definitely get another tier 2 version of it. That's the thing. See that? It's glowing. That means you have enough points for it. But it's not yet triggered. So what about this one? Outgoing damage goes up. On hit damage to lesser and normal foes goes up. Oh. Alright, definitely should be careful about that. So what? Like Buckshot. Buckshot or Gatling. One of the two. On kill, use Garan's push immune. Well, that's good. To No, for every 2 attacks, outgoing damage plus 5%. Yeah, that's good. Growth bullet. That sounds great. What about this one? During skill use, all incoming damage goes down. Ooh, that's also quite nice. It's kind of a safeguard. On hit, ignores foe defense by 40%. Okay. So, do you want that or do we want that? Well, why don't we just so, wait a minute. And save. And test this out. Well, it does something. Definitely is not enough though. There could be more. Like, growth bullets are kind of nice and all, but somehow I didn't really see its benefits in this skill. Alright, the damage is there. Oh yeah, napalm, of course, napalm. Area has to be slightly larger, but that's not the point. Explosion attack. No longer lifts the foe, sends the damage foe. And then there's also a rocket launcher. So, which other ability do I use most often? It's kind of the... Yeah, it is the air raid, so let's just take that one. Righty. So, let's get away from here. I'm gonna use up far too many potions for almost no gains. And none of those creatures are somewhat special. Great. So, Leon, I've never seen you around before. Is this fruit? William sent you. Oh, I see. It's an antidote. Thank you. Things were about to get really bad. I'll hurry and pass this out to everyone.
Prince Thirain sent you? No way.
Oh, indeed. And this one is bugged out. But of course, Prince Thirain is finally... that jerk of a regent is going to wet himself, after all. The rightful king has finally appeared. It's time for me pretty pigeons to take actions, let's see. What the heck? All the pigeons are sick? Oh dear. Must have been some kind of contagious disease. This is an emergency. Please go get me some crystal water. It's a special spring water found in Mount Zagoras that does wonders for this type of disease. Otherwise, I'll be letting down Prince Thirain. Please, I'm counting on you. And what about this one then? I feel like you might be a great hunter as well. Am I right? Actually, I brought it up because of this monster tiger called Brigade, living in the southern hills. It's so fearless and ferocious that it sometimes comes all the way to the fortress just to hunt people. We tried to catch it before, but too many have died or just lost limbs trying. I'm sure you would be able to hunt down that monster though. Righty. Now, do we go north or do we go south now? Right. Let's just go north and check on that part because it looks somewhat special. Somewhat. Okay, and none of those golems are with a buff. Don't need that then. So, time to get some water. Must be from here, from those wells. Water bubbles under the thin sheet. So, okay, there's a dead dude. That's the main tiger, but this is not the... There we go. That's Brigade. They're all going down for some strange reason. Could it be that there is a... something hidden down here? No, of course not. Like, everybody's just going around like mad, trying to find the remaining seeds. It's just... in a way, it's funny to see, right? Once you step back and just enjoy it. The fact that people are just... mindlessly walking about to get a bloody seed. Anyway, how many do I have, by the way? 1 out of 12. Well, We see them once we see them, right? So, Leon, you really look... no, you really took down Riga? Yes. The people at the fortress can rest easy now, too. That creature caused so much trouble for everyone. I'm sure everyone appreciates what you've done. I know I do. Righty. What are those hard thingies anyway? Okay, and there's also the Centurion's notebook that I found before. A notebook that has been around for many years. The wrinkled pages are dotted with dark stains. Along with the Centurion's mark, the cover is filled with the names of the soldiers he led. Has Luterra changed completely? Justice and courage has collapsed before avarice. If it isn't my reality to wield a sword against people who've shared the same values, Sir Cadogan called me a has-been. He is right. However, the voice that fills my heart has not aged at all. It is what people call justice. Loyal. Oh, wait a minute. How long until this one? 1 day left. Let's see what happens to this one. It probably decays and you can't do anything with
the
it.
pigeons will feel better soon.
Let's hope so. I've already tied the message to their feet, so you just need to open the cage door. Really? To trigger the cutscene, I
Those
presume.
suffering under the rule of Regent Sherrod.
Whoa.
Your days of misery will soon be over.
Why
I
are there all
vow
of a sudden
to bring the usurper to justice and
so
take
many
back
birds going
Luterra
about?
Castle?
That's kind of weird. As if everybody did it at the same time. As if they already got the message.
Thank goodness. A new hope dawns upon Luterra.
Hey, Adventure. The pigeons are feeling well, thanks to you. They'll probably fly out to the corner of Luterra now. Right. What was his name? Armen, was it? There was a priest looking for you. Why don't you go and see him? Points of wisdom. So, back to the camp it is. I mean, I could go... Yeah, if I just run with the horse, of course, then the chances of me finding a special enemy do somewhat increase. Also, the chances of me maybe finding one of those seeds, that is definitely not the case. Maybe I just... Yeah, I should ignore it and zap all over there, but no. Sometimes you get lucky and you can defeat one of these creatures here, Rovland. The thing is, you do come across those creatures sometimes, only. By sheer accident, really. I don't know how you trigger this creature, though. Maybe... Yeah, once you defeat it, there's probably a certain cooldown that you have to wait until the whole thing comes back again. So it's not as easy to do. Okay, I just want all of those red dots to disappear sometimes. What do we have here? Oh, there's another reward. I just skipped. There we go. Now, William. Greetings, adventure. The new recruits sometimes wander into the eastern ruins, only to get themselves killed or badly hurt. Word is that there are ghosts out there. If it's alright with you, could you possibly lay them to rest? Sure. And what about wait a minute. Yeah,
There you are,
Armen?
adventurer.
There I am. The treatment of poisoned victims at the Zagoras Fortress is nearly complete. However, it seems they are terribly short on supplies. Everyone is having a particularly tough time due to a shortage of the iron we use to make weapons. A gentleman by the name of Mihan tells me that there is an abandoned fortress nearby. He said that there must be weapons left behind there from a previous war and plan to retrieve them. However, it would be too risky to send the soldiers who are still recovering from being poisoned, so it's your job, of course. What about Murray? You know that there's a fortress to the east? Yes. People are talking about it. 5 long centuries ago, one of the final battles against the demons was fought there during the Chain War. No one knows exactly what happens anymore, as details were lost to history. They do say that there's a tombstone there. If you happen to go to the eastern ruins, could you possibly check out the tombstone? Well, definitely could. No, it kind of makes sense that there's this area to the northeast. And then I can just go all the way up and then I turn around down and yeah, everything's fine. Noise. Wait a minute. I don't see an entrance to a dungeon yet. That's kind of weird. There are supposed to be 2 wait a minute. Yeah, wait. No, this is an actual teleporter to a different area. So what's going on? West Luterra. Oh, no, I get it. But there are only 2 other dungeons in this whole piece of land. That's weird. Still kind of strange. Overload of terrain, overload of non-existent dungeons. Right, what do we actually do here? Collect old weapons. Yeah. Probably. Oh, defeat the Spirit Knights. Those people. Okay. Okay, got a few of those weapons. And then there's of course another mission that's also related to just defeating them without getting any weapons. Where's my mouse? Over here. Right. Need to find myself another group. There's one. There we go. Now, need to report back to William. And oh, wait. Nope. Like this thing pops up and then I think it slides downwards somehow. Ah, damn it! I have to hold it down. Whoa. There we go. Ah, the first time that we get ourselves some inscriptions.
I will not stop resting until my last breath. For my family, my friends, and the future children who will populate this land.
Interesting. So it kind of doesn't matter where I go, as long as I end up in the city. I think there's might be a few more quests related to the area down here. Let's just check it out beforehand, though. So, if I would be a huge boss monster. Hey, wait a minute. It doesn't make any sense that the bosses, well, that much at least, sense that this large world boss is over here, this one here. The continental boss, let's call it. Because this is just the first area, and that dude could appear kind of anywhere, really. Wait, this is the other vista point? Yeah, it's the first vista point. The next one is Old Lakebar Tree. And then, of course, in Yidia, I need 2 more of those. Oh, this is just so not cool. I just went past those vista points. Kinda annoyed. So, have you been to the Eastern Ruins? Yes, I did. I was just getting worried about all the soldiers getting hurt there. Thanks to you, the soldiers will be suffering a little less now. As always, thank you.
This is my first.
So, Murray, that's what's written on the tombstone. I see. They may have lived 5 centuries ago, but they are no different from us. They were all concerned for their families, friends, children. I have nothing but the highest respect for these men. Thanks to their final stand against the demons, we are able to exist today. This gives me courage. Thank you, adventure. I pass this on to the other soldiers as well. It's all about courage. What
How
about
did you know we were short on iron? Mihan was about to handle that.
Oh? Why did he not know that they were short on iron? Oh, no. They're trying to keep up face, so no one gives the info up the chain. That's not good. Thanks to you, we can let our soldiers rest a little more. Continue to be indebted to you and Father Armen. I'm not sure if a mere seal would suffice. I came to the Zagoras Fortress to gather troops to fight by my side. Thankfully, many have volunteered. As things stand, however, they are not fully trained. If they enter the battlefield like this, they'll be slaughtered in an instant. And the training captain, Mac, is trying his best, but it's likely a burden too great for him to bear alone. Would you go to Mac and help him finish up their training? Sorry that I just keep asking for you such favors. However, we are in dire need of someone with your capabilities. Of course, I will be preparing to move the troops. Come find me at the rear outpost when the training is complete. Onwards. So, Piggy, excuse me, adventurer, could you lend me a hand? Moving all that stone over there has been very tough. It seems like the assassins who came to the prince made a hole in this wall. We want to plug it up real good this time. So, shot and increase work speed. Wait a minute. Ah, there are two markers. One of them pointing upwards and the other one pointing downwards. And you can just hold down E, or just press it, and you're moving a wee bit faster. And R is letting it go down. Yeah, you can just lift the thing, right? Usually, rocks in that size weigh a ton. So it's basically 10 times your own body weight. Actually, yeah, kind of 10 times your own body weight, which is enormous. Maybe even more. This should do it. They won't be able to break through so easily next time. It was, though, for the wounded soldiers to carry all that heavy stone. What a relief. It all went very well, thanks to you. Thank you so much. So, now, another level up, another few points to spend. Question, where do we want to spend them? Yeah, the air raid. I mean, this is just a very, very funny skill. Let's place it over here. Maybe I could put... oh, yeah, the howitzer could benefit from some of those points. Actually, yeah, the howitzer could definitely benefit from those points. So let's get rid of some air raid thing and place them in the howitzer. There we go. Much better. Much better. So, we're going for reduced defenses on this one. Any enemies around? Doesn't look like it.
Why are the spears so heavy? Maybe I should try to sneak away.
If you want to use something that's lighter, you need... yeah, what could you use in order to attack them? Maybe bow and arrow? It's also heavy. Something more mechanical, so the energy is not coming from the body that wields the weapon, but rather from the thing that is the weapon. But then you need to store energy somehow. Oh, yeah, that's actually a quite interesting idea.
Did I ever volunteer to join the army?
Yeah, you can use a crossbow, right? But the thing is, a crossbow has to be wound up a little bit. And the energy has to be stored in the tension of the rope in order to fling the bolt forward. But what if you have a mechanism, a rope mechanism, that can be taken out and then again taken into the crossbow? So you have basically a two-part projectile, similar to... yeah, gun projectiles, really. What you can do is you can wind up the some kind of rope beforehand, and then have it as its own thing, and then you take it and you plug it into the crossbow, and then you put the bolt in it, and then you click, you basically fire the thing, and then you take it out. someone else is then again recharging the thing, and then you take an already wound up one and put it up there. So, oh, that would be a really interesting one. So, Mackie.
So, you're the one who saved Prince Thirain. Your reputation precedes you.
Indeed. Now, he's concerned about the training too. His Highness really does care about his people, doesn't he? Even so, I'm a bit disappointed that he's underestimated old Mac here. Training is already done. The only problem is morale. There's nothing like music to help cheer up the soldiers, but I still haven't heard a sound from this mellow fellow, even when I told him to play some music ages ago. Sorry, but could you go check on Mela? He's the fella. Nice. I don't care, even if you have to kick his butt, make him play some music. We want to get some drums. No one seems to have heard of beatboxing.
Who are you? And why'd you just try to kick me?
Oh, Captain Matt. Well, this is embarrassing. Actually, I have the sore throat, so I can't play my trumpet. I have a terrible cold, you see. Why are you looking at me like that? Cold is a terrible illness. I feel like my throat is about to rip out every time I blow my trumpet. So, if you want to hear me play, at least go fetch me some herbs from over there. I heard the silver bush leaves are particularly effective. Why didn't I get me some myself? I want to slack off. Shut up and just go get me those herbs. Oh wait, there, yeah.
Well, I guess that's a little better. Do you know the Song of Valor, the national anthem of Lutera? No? Then, let me explain.
Am I the one who's supposed to play that now? Even the toughest lad from Lutera can't help but get nervous during his first battle. When I was fresh recruit, the more seasoned soldiers would always play me this song. It raises your spirits and makes your heart beat faster, see? You don't believe me? Huh, believe or not, my performance fetches quite a high price, so listen closely. Alrighty. Now, did we actually learn that or not? Well, how did you like that? If you liked it, why don't you learn it yourself? The Pride of Lutera, Song of Valor. Right. He gave me the instructions, and now I can use it. So, sheet music. Do we have to play this? Report back to Mac. Sheet music, sheet music, sheet music. There we go. F2. Can encourage anthem of Let's play that and see what happens. Absolutely no clue. We didn't even get any bonuses. That would have been nice.
I could tell even before you came to me. I could hear the soldiers humming along all the way from here.
The trumpet is like really, really loud. So, good work. I knew that Mala guy would slack off. I better set him straight soon. Prince Thirain is at the rear outpost. Could you go report to him that training complete? I'd like to put his mind at ease. Righty. Wait. That one looks somewhat suspicious, but no. Boy. That's weird. Didn't we see some similar device like that on the island? Valentine. That fella might be part of another mission soon.
It's over? Mach is truly amazing.
Oh, it's Mach.
I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such a short time.
I always have much to learn from those around me. I feel the same way about you and Father Armen. cannot thank you both enough for all the help you've given. We are about to take the trainees and head to Lakebar. We'll link up with the remainder of our forces. We would be indebted to you if you and Father Armen could grace us with your presence. The village has a beautiful lake. It's well worth the journey. Okay, so maybe the lake is called Bar, and it's the area's then called, or not called in this case, Lakebar, but Lake Bar somehow.
We've lost too many.
So, just a few more meters and we're good. Two seeds have been found in the whole area. Oh, that's a precious one. Perfect. Got it. Alrighty, and with that, we going to get off our high horse and end this episode. Continue in Lakebar or Lakebar in the next one. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta.